What's going on, everybody? Welcome to David Puffer Speaks, and I am very excited to see you today. This is going to be, actually, I think it's going to be my first recording video documentation of my actual results from the 4% challenge. Those of you who have been following me, you know I entered into the challenge about almost 2 weeks ago, and I actually, if you subscribe to my channel, you can see my daily progress and documentation through that. Today is the first day that I actually launched my first campaign, and I'm excited because I'm going to show you my results of that campaign. And there's one throughout this whole process, I'm always reminded of there's one quote that says, "Despise not the day of small beginnings, because everything great once started small." The biggest oak tree started out as the tiniest seed. So that being said, I want to encourage you that those of you who decide to take the challenge, or whatever you do in life, don't be hard on yourself because initially you don't get the results that you think you want in the first place. It's not a what's it called? It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So you want to make sure that your foundation is built on. First of all, you got to make sure your foundation is deep. The higher that you want to go, the deeper your roots gotta grow, right? You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you understand how to build a strong foundation, making sure it's big and wide, and then you'll begin to, once you nurture that bad boy, you'll begin to see the little buds pop up, and you begin to see progress, and you begin to nurture that, and then you have an ultimate machine that you're dominating everything that you do. All right, so cool. That being said, I want to just quickly show you what the actual, oh yeah, for those of you who don't know, I did a review of Succession 12. I didn't reveal some information I left out because I didn't want to people to know about it before they actually took the challenge. But since you still with me and you're subscribed to my channel, or you just happen to find this video, I'm actually going to reveal to you as a bonus the actual different networks that I actually use to get this result. So stick around to the end and you'll get that bad boy. Oh, you can do what some people do, fast forward to the end, and you miss all the goodness in the middle. Choice is always yours. All right, cool. So the last video was session 12, the success peel. Let's open that bad boy up. And I want to quickly go down to our action steps. Within the action steps, it says respond to your latest Facebook posts. The second thing was watch module 3 of the internet traffic mastery, the 24 hours traffic. And after you do that, prepare and run at least one traffic campaign. Now, I'm overachiever to a certain degree. Things that I'm really passionate about, I do overachieve. Other things, not so much. But this, yes. So I review the third module, which I'm gonna show you guys right here. I'm gonna go underneath the core products of in the back office of the 4%. And here you see that I'm all loaded, locked and loaded, got all in. I'm all in, Bob. Click on Internet Traffic Mastery, and here is the third module. Now, for those of you who don't know, this Internet Traffic Mastery of this recording was only reserved for members of the 4%, but this past weekend we actually launched the public availing of Internet Traffic Mastery. So if this is something that you may want to check out, first check out my review. I did a review of it. I did out of the box of it, and I'm actually documenting each module. And after I shoot this video, I'm actually going to respond to the module that I just shot in the other day regarding Internet Traffic Mastery. But this is what the 24-hour traffic media looks like. There's basically 3 subsections that he tells you how to implement those particular traffic getting sources. There's 3 of them. I actually chose the networks. There's 2 of them in the networks, and I chose 2. Actually, I chose 3 different sources inside of 2 networks. I was going to try this traffic agency right now, but I decided to wait, and I just want to focus in on one particular source right now. So I decided to use my networks. Now, what I want to show you now is the landing page. Yeah, let's go to the landing page. This is my ClickFunnels account, and I only use the corporate office landing page. Now, if you're following my challenge, you know that we have access to the landing page, which is basically here in if you go to your 4% back offers underneath funnels. This is our primary corporate landing page that it's been converting pretty well. Oh wow, we just up. See, I was telling you about the Internet Traffic Master, how we just launched that. This is something new. You can check out what it's all about, but also you can get this mass traffic blueprint, which is pretty incredible. I didn't even want to talk about it right now, but since I see it here, I'll put a link down beneath this video as well. If you want to get a free copy of this mass traffic blueprint, I'll show you how to get that as well. But that's all I'm gonna say about that. But this is how you actually access the funnel, the main primary funnel for this campaign that I launched. Okay, and this is how it looks. Let me go into that account. I have a bunch of pages in here. Let's go to option version 1, opt-in version 1, and this is how that bad boy look. There to create the good life. Okay, now based upon that, so I'm thinking, so I can show you my stats from ClickFunnels. Now they're a little skewed to the degree because I, along with doing the step in section 1, I actually did some multi-testing of different versions of screens, which you'll find out later in step number 24, I believe. Yeah, so this right now shows a conversion rate of 26%, which is not bad. But that's a combination of my initial session 12 opt-in as well as some other split testing that I've been doing. I'm not gonna get into that too much right now, but I'm going to shoot session 24, and we're going to really deal with these other split testings at a higher level. But I just want to show you the landing page that I used thus far, and I don't know if you can see that. I'll blow it up a little bit so you can see. Some of you probably seen it as you opt in, but this is what preview. This is what that bad boy looked like in real time. It's loading up. There you go. The video in the background. All right, cool. Let me X out of that, and let me go back to there. Yeah, exit. And now I want to show you. Now, if you've been following the challenge, you should know the importance of, first of all, having your basic tools. I just showed you ClickFunnels, which is important because you gotta have your landing page so you can build out your entry level, your doorway to your marketing funnel, and then you have to have a tracking system so that you can actually analyze and test what is happening. If you're not testing, you have a hobby. You just throwing stuff against the wall and you praying and hoping something that works, and you just eyes closed in a dark room trying to paint. No, that's what average people do. You got to be extraordinary, do differently, stand out in the crowd, get results. You got to be very scientific about what you're doing, how you're doing it, because if you understand what you're doing, then you can duplicate what you're doing, and then you can scale that bad boy so that when it's time to get to the 100K challenge and the $1 million challenge, your numbers are, you know exactly what your numbers are, you know how to move and make things happen. Make sense? All right, so the first tool that I showed you already was ClickFunnels. Now the next tool is our tracking system. Now this is my tracking system, ClickMagick. ClickMagick is what we recommend, and it's the bad boy. I've tried 2 or 3 different tracking sources. ClickMagick is hands down it's killer. Like, if you're not using ClickMagick, I don't know why. But anyway, I'm not really trying to sell you on ClickMagick. Just I get excited when things that make me happy, and this makes me happy, so I'm just sharing it with you. So within my ClickMagick, I have a couple funnels that we have the primary 4% challenge, but then you can make clones of different things. Now we want to focus on the custom build out number 1. Now I told you that I made I actually created 3 entry links, which means I contacted 3 different people from 3 different sources to create a solo ad, which is a 24-hour traffic media. And these are the results that I got almost within 24 hours. Some was like this one right here took a little longer because it took him a week to deliver, but these other 2 delivered within 24, 48 hours. So this is my results from this source. And it's interesting because as I was doing, like I said, I'm a eager beaver to a fault sometimes. So as I was setting up the first funnel, I was positioning myself to launch my split testing funnel. So what had happened was that as I was getting traffic coming in from as I was getting traffic coming in from one particular landing page, some of it bled over to this new one. So that's something, just to be totally transparent, that's not something that you really wanted to happen. So you really want to make sure everything you have set up exactly where you want it, and don't touch it so your numbers don't get skewed. Since I'm in the beginning, I'm not going to worry about it too much, but I know how to fix it as well. I know how to do better next time. So learn from my mistakes and do exactly what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to be doing it. I'm just so excited and eager to do things that, that it didn't it didn't show accurately. But listen, that's okay. It's just not a deal breaker. If I continually do that, then yeah. But on this one campaign, I'm not worried about it, because right now I think I ordered 200 clicks. That's why some of them is not being shown here. Just unique visitors, and I got a almost 24% opt-in rate. 34 people subscribed, which is good. I like it. I didn't get any sales from this guy, but that's okay. And as you notice, I didn't get any sales from any of this campaign. Let me say this again. I didn't get any upfront sales. And this is where most people get discouraged and get they get discouraged and they lose out automatically, because they think if I run traffic to a particular campaign and if I don't get any sales up front, then A, the source is wrong, or B, and B, that my landing pages are wrong. Something is going wrong. But that's not the goal. The goal is to get visitors into and see your site. Remember, this is cold traffic. Cold traffic is the most difficult traffic to convert, because people don't know you from Adam's dog. So why should I use you or respond to you in a positive way when I don't? Is some people are being bombarded by this, that, and other. Everybody got some kind of something, pill, lotion, motion that they trying to do. Some of them are reputable, most of them are not, so people are on guard. It's just cold traffic. You go to anybody and try to sell them something. Their first response is going to be no. You know why? Because that's a defense mechanism. But guess what? No is nothing but on spelled backwards. So don't let that affect you. Don't be affected negatively by the word no, because I'm gonna show you what we're doing to even people who did not opt in. I'm gonna show you how we still can really market them as well and advertise to them. So as you see here, this particular one, this is the one who actually didn't send me all my clicks, because I just got a message from him. He said something timed out, and this, that, and other. Well, the money I paid, I was refunded. He was apologetic, and he actually gave me a discount on future clicks that doesn't expire for a certain amount. So that shows good faith, good business practice. And when I finish doing my split testing for my other campaigns that I'm going to launch, I'm going to try them out again to see how and what it's going to produce, because 11% is not that good. I'm not excited about 11%, but we'll see, because I have two other pages that I want to see that may be respond from him. So that's what you always got to be testing. If you ain't testing, you ain't doing stuff right. Test, tweak, test, tweak. All right, so we'll see what's going on with that. And then my other guy here, I ordered 300 clicks. Interested enough, he started the clicks, and then the whole network shut down because they had some kind of maintenance they had to do. It shut down for over a week, actually. So this is from initially what he brought in, and it's like 15%, which is not bad. You want to leave, at minimum, you want to knock on 20%. You don't want to be in your teens. You want to be 20 plus. If not, then you really want to tweak your landing page or make sure the quality of links that you're getting are pretty good. Oh, another thing, let me just click on links real quick. I want to show you this. This is how you can tell the quality. This is also why ClickMagick is a beast. Because let's go to, who do I want to see? Him. All right, you can actually look at the quality of traffic that they generated. Traffic quality. And you can see here, this dark green is good. You want tier 1 traffic, as much tier 1 traffic as possible. That shows quality. That's like there's 5 tier countries: United States, Canada, England, New Zealand, Australia. These are the bad boys. This is who you want your traffic coming from, because they speak English, and most people have the capacity to buy stuff. You get less funny business happening if you don't get as much tier 1 traffic. And you see right here, that's like 90%, 96% tier 1 traffic, which is really good. I mean, I'm sorry, 100%. Actually, this is 100% tier 1 traffic. Really, really good. I know from this guy I got 100% too, but I didn't realize I got 100% from him as well. So that's actually really good. So that's also another reason why Click Magic is the beast, right? So I just want to show you those stats. And then we have another third tool that is like your notes, and like you need to have these in your arsenal. I covered the Click Funnel, which is your landing page, Click Magic, which is your tracking, and then we recommend or use either Get Response or Aweber. I actually have both. I'm actually transitioning from Get Response. So this 4% challenge, I created a new campaign with Aweber. I set up a new account, and I'm trying this out because I want to pretty much, you kind of want to have two, because you still testing autoresponders. You want to see which one is actually making it to your inbox versus making it to spam folders. Because the bottom line is, if people don't see your message or open up your message, then they're costing you money because they're on your list and they're not responding to you. You can't serve them because they're not opening your message, either because it's going to spam or going to promotional folders. But if it's not going to their primary inbox, then there's a problem. And you always want to be tested. You always want to be tested. If you ain't testing, you ain't really doing stuff right. All right, so I'm on Aweber, and you can see here now I have 577 subscribers, but that's not all from the 4% challenge. That's from some other things I have going on. If we look down here at the 4% challenge prospects, this is what I have total right now, 365. Now this is from this campaign and another campaign. This is from my split testing campaign. So what I want to do is show you a more accurate account of that first campaign. And I know the dates. What I'm going to do, I'm going to search for my subscribers by the date they were added, because I actually after I did session 12 and I ran those campaigns, I actually did those dates within a particular time. So it was between May 17th, and I'm going to create another variable date added, which is before May 22nd. And we search, and I'm blocking out all these guys down here, but you see I have a total of 166 subscribers. So from my first campaign, well, it's not the first campaign, it's actually a combination of 2.5 campaigns. I have 166 subscribers. Now, from this first campaign, I didn't get one person that sold on the front end, but guess what? This is why you need it, your third tool, which is an autoresponder. Because if we go to my follow-up series, everybody that subscribed and landed on my that opted in to see how to dare to create their good life, I have a follow-up series that right now I have 17 messages that I send to them over a month. Well, no, it's right at a month right now. But guess what? I'm constantly adding messages. I see that it's not just messages for the sake of messages too. I'm actually trying to, in the beginning, I'm introducing myself. I'm trying to build a rapport. I'm trying to let them know who I am, what I stand for, and how the value that I will give, because that is my desires to serve and to help everybody blow up to the next level. And I introduce myself and I give them some value that will allow them to do that. And I give them my results of how I'm tracking through the challenge, leading them to my main hub, which is my eStage site. And I'm actually just being thankful for them. So I do this over a period of a month. And as I think of new things that I want all my people to go through, I will continue to build this out. And I also have the ability to send what's called a broadcast, where if we have something special going on today, I can just send a blast out everybody one day, and it just goes out. It's not on a follow-up series. It's just, I can, whatever I need to, if I express of a big quote or some big function, a big launch going on, I want to let my peeps know what's happening. I can create what's called a broadcast, and boom, it can be done, and I can time that puppy too. So these are all the different broadcasts that I've sent thus far. So, okay, I'm kind of talking fast because I don't want this to be long, but I want to make sure that we understand. And I'm about to wrap this up and bring this puppy to a 3-point stance. Back to, let's do a summary real quick. After session 12, Vic's instructions was to review, the third module of the 24-hour tracking machine, and then to prepare and run at least one traffic campaign, which I did 3. All right, and from my results, I actually got 166 subscribers to my list that I can now speak to, bond with, nurture, and help them to grow their business to their next level. What doesn't matter what they're doing, whether they're taking a challenge or whatever entrepreneurial spirit that they're using, whether it's coaching, counseling, selling, insurance. It don't matter what it is. If you have a product and service that you're offering to the masses, this is going to help you and edify your people to get to the next level. So those 166 I didn't have before. So I'm very thankful for them. I'm thankful for you for checking it out. And also throughout the process, I'm still nurturing them. And if they actually want to do what I'm doing, I still can contact and communicate, and I'm giving them call to actions. Usually embedded within every third or fourth message that I give people, I let them know if they feel inspired to make this happen with me. You can do that too. So that is huge. That's a huge resource that you want to have and nurture and maintain. That's part of your foundation that you're building. You want to make sure you do that. So from there, I have my stats. I know exactly who did what, how they did it, and the percentages that I'm looking for, and I very happy with it so far. I'm averaging between that first, just that one landing page, it's actually between 18 to 25% opt-ins from those 3 different traffic sources. That's about it, guys. If you have any questions, leave me a message. Either email me, or you should be able to see some way to contact me somehow. If you think about me too much, you'll get a hold of me. I appreciate you guys checking out my results from session 12. And I look forward to the next video. I just recorded session 13, and I'm about to edit the puppy down and upload as well. And I'm about to do 14 as well. My goal is to get caught back up. As you can see, I've proceeded through multiple sessions already, but now I have to really analyze my results, show you guys what I've been doing, and then let you see what's up. So I promise I'll keep you guys total transparency. I'll let you know the good, the bad, and different, the mistakes I made, why I made them, and not to justify them, but just to show you this is what I did. Hopefully it was all good. If I didn't, hey, you can choose not to do that, or take my wisdom and say, this is what I learned from my mistakes, and don't do what I did because it's going to mess it up. All right, cool. So guys, that's it. I'm about to bounce. Got to go pick up my baby, my daughter right now, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Remember that abundance is your birthright, but you will only partake of that abundance to the extent that your conscious mind will allow you to discern. And all you're getting, get understanding, and pursue awareness, because everything else you already have. All right, take care. Bye-bye. Wait a second. Pump the brakes. Whoosh, I almost forgot. My bonus to you guys, I said I was going to show you my traffic sources that at least the companies that I use to make those results happen. Excuse me for a second. Sorry about that. All right. So listen, remember that part of the action steps we had, in session 12, the action steps was to watch module 3 in the internet traffic mastery. Well, inside of internet traffic mastery, there's 4, like I mentioned already, there's 3 basically main traffic sources. And inside the networks, Vic reveals 2 of them. And one of them is Udemy, and the other was Clickonomy. So I actually went to, this is my account. Both of these guys are free to set up, because basically, as I mentioned, listen, if you guys have not seen my review of module 3, subscribe to my channel, because I go in depth into about all this stuff. But very quickly, Udemy is free, and Clickonomy is free, and they're basically places where you can locate a multiplicity of solo providers, so find sellers. So look, you can really quickly at a Udemy. Let's just pull it up. Look, so like there's buku people selling stuff, and you basically gotta, figure out who you want to use. And so a lot of it's just trying to find your wells, looking for gold. You got to figure out who does what. Also with Clickonomy. So when you go to, I want to buy clicks, and each one is a little different how it's set up, but they're both, I like them both. Some guys are on both of them, some of them are not. So here, like a plethora of different people with that are providing solos, different niches, how much they charge, this, that, other, and you place your order. So I mean, the list is the list is endless. So I almost forgot about that, but I want to make sure I let you guys know the 2 different places that I did buy my my traffic from, and just want to say thank you, because in my review on the Internet Traffic Mastery, I don't tell you these things, but for you sticking around and checking out this video on at least after day session 12, I want to give you a little more value. So here you go. Boom. Hope you like it. All right. That's it. See you guys on the next video. Have a good one. Peace. Pieces, deuces, and peace. That's right.